Little lady John could be a bad boy. He never listened to what his mama say. She'd tell him not to go do things, and he'd turn around because he contrary, and he'd do that same thing. Well, she told him one time not to count his teeth. He counted the uppers, and he counted the lowers, and he brought bad luck on his family.
Now, we can't touch this house. This is properly boarded. There isn't anything we can do. They're within the legal limits, but it's unsightly.
We have a dead Starbucks. Yeah. Right smack dab in really the busiest, coolest commercial thoroughfare in the South. And I don't know why Starbucks didn't want to come back. There's great local roast coffee across the street, apparently local baked goods, we just were told. And they came back within weeks of the store. Starbucks, what are we going on, 3 years?
People would come in and just say, you know, it's chaos out there. But when we step foot in here, we get coffee, we get pastries, we sit down, we read the paper. It was really the only thing that people had to cling to, you know, just to come and have a cup of coffee. It seems so simple until you don't have it.
I am the only educational supply store in the city of New Orleans. We had 4 feet of incoming water, the roof peeled back like a sardine can. People would call and say, okay, my child has a project, and Chrissy, we need some help.
In the post-storm scenario, it's interesting because small businesses have really been here, and they came back right after the storm. Citizens who knew how the city worked and knew how to get things going, they got us up and got us operating. But the city is really coming in and subsidizing these big retailers, right? And the big retailers are coming in, and essentially they're going to kill these small retailers. And so if the city subsidizes a Walmart or subsidizes a Home Depot, they're really subsidizing the process of killing all the small businesses that have really helped to prop the city up and sustain it this far through the recovery.
We have gotten no help from the government, certainly none from the city government, except raising our property taxes. I don't see where it's fair that they get all kind of tax incentives and property tax incentives. You know, I could foresee giving it up. I mean, I could probably make more money renting my building than I'm taking out now.
So the pressure from the ordinary citizens to bring more Walmarts, bring more Lowe's, bring more Home Depots, and you say, well, that's going to put these, you know, little guys out of business. And they say, well, right now I got to think about building my house. I can't think about that guy's business.
How do we preserve, nurture, strengthen the businesses born and raised here who come back first when we need them? How do we ensure that those corporate citizens are good to us and don't capsize the local economies?